Hey guys, BeamNG here once again, back with another computer arrival unboxing video thing. You've read the title, let's see what's inside, see what condition it's in. Now this is one of the few computers I have never owned. This should be the first one I've ever taken a look at. And if I can get it fixed up and working, it'll be my first review of one of these machines. We're taking a break from the BeamNG machines, but trust me, I am on the hunt for more of them. But for now, they are hard to come by, so I need to just stick with what I know, and that is old Alienware machines. This seems to have the same power plug as all the bigger machines. I already have a power plug with me. If I can use this power plug right next to me, that'll be best. So I won't need to go find a spare outlet for that plug. But yeah, from the pictures of this unit online, it seemed to be in pretty good shape. I just didn't know the working condition of it. Didn't show it booting to BIOS or anything, but yeah, let's take it out with the packing and see what it looks like. Man, is that thing heavy. And this piece of paper in here looks like it's just going to be a receipt. Yes, it is. Alright, let's take a look at this machine. This is the Alienware Area-51m 766. Or 766M. I don't know what it is, but I never imagined it would be this heavy. This thing weighs a ton. I always thought this was only a plastic body machine, but no, this is all metal. Oh my goodness, is this heavy. This is the heaviest 15-inch laptop I've ever taken a look at. Wow, and I was not lying. This thing is in darn near spotless condition. How is this just never taken a look at? How is this never beat up? That is a miracle. That's as rare as finding the BeamNG machines at all. Man, this thing is impeccable. It's even got all its rubber feet, except for one. It's missing one circular foot there that I'm sure can be easily found and replaced. I don't want to ruin this machine's body. It's in such a good shape. I'm going to put it on a motherboard box here. Like with Alienware machines this old, especially, with the rubber grips on the side, the rubber grips can get very soft and sticky and you know, mold into your hand or like, you know, get squished. There's none of that with this. I have no idea how this thing ever got to be so spotless. I almost don't even want to take it apart, it's so good. Let's go ahead, take a look here. I'll use the bigger power plug I've already got because I know it works. Need to see where the pinout is for the plug. Seems to be upside down, or no, this one's actually right side up. Awesome. Let's see if we get the alien head to glow. Sometimes that happens when you plug these old machines in. Nope. Let's see if we have any life. Alright, we do have some power up. And we have a boot up. Very nice. The Alienware screen and saver logo thing there. I think I'm going to lower you guys down so you can get a more straight on shot of the screen. Now the screen is very dim. I can say that right now. Function. It didn't seem to brighten it up much at all, but maybe you can see it better on the screen than I can. Does seem to have turned the screen off right when we wanted to take a look at it. That does signify a graphics issue, but I don't know. Let's just try to boot back into the thing. It also was outside for a little bit in the box. It's very cold outside. You probably need to actually warm up. There you go, now you can see the Alienware on the screen. Let's get into BIOS to see what this machine's got. It's got a Pentium 4, 2.8 gigahertz. That's hyper-threaded. I do have a 3.4 gigahertz chip I can throw into this. I'd like to see what video card it's got. I believe it had an FX chip, NVIDIA FX 5600 or something like that. It's got 1.2 gigs of memory, so that's not too bad. I don't know what this machine's maximum specs are. Wireless, touchpad, quiet boot, alien LED. Oh yeah, wow, that is... Look at that. The lights are green rather than blue. Huh. Now the screen's gone off again. I suspect we have a memory error issue happening. That's why it's losing display. That's not uncommon. A lot of old Sega machines I have, I'm not going to say dealt with over the years have had a memory issue or 50. But yeah, let's go ahead and open this up and see what lies inside. Alright, so this first door I suspect is going to be either hard drive related or RAM related. Need to have a safe spot for these. Seem to have lost all my magnetic parts trays to other screws, so I'll put it into a plastic parts tray. This is the hard drive bay. Yes, this machine does come with a caddy, and looks like the hard drive connector as well. That's very good to find, since a lot of these usually are just outright missing that. I'm taking this out so that I can put a hard drive in later. And I want to see what kind of interface it has. I presume IDE, but I've had a few old machines like this have SATA connectors. And yeah, it is all IDE. This does seem to be a very, very bog standard caddy. It looks like you could use it with most anything. Oh well. I am glad I looked at that to see what kind of hard drive I want to get. And if I can, I'm going to give this a solid state drive because I don't like IDE hard drive speeds being non-existent. I'm not going to tighten them all the way, just enough to get them back in there. Thankfully they are magnetic, so it makes getting to them with the screwdriver Trying to child's play. There's that one. And there's that one. Oh, this has a DVD drive rather than a basic CD drive. I'm sure it wasn't standard with a DVD drive, so this must have been an expensive optional upgrade, because DVD would have been not as expensive as like first gen PS2s, but still pretty expensive. Right now, I do want to take out the battery. Where can I do that? I presume this is the battery right here. I don't see an easy way to get to it. Is it this piece way over here? Oh wow, it is. Whoa! That's a super long battery. 800 milliamp hour battery. Wow, that is pretty big. I'm going to need to get my battery meter add-on to see just how much capacity that's got left. Seems like it would have quite a bit. Right now, the main piece, we have a number of screws to get to the hard drive and not hard drive, the processor and memory. This is a Pentium 4 without hyperthreading. I don't believe I can put in one of my 3.4 gigahertz chips. But if it does have hyperthreading, there's the possibility it's going to be quite the powerful little devil. I do believe I've seen these machines pop up in the past with up to 3.2 or 3.06 gigahertz, but those can be single core non-hyperthreaded parts, I believe, so I guess I'll need to search for those answers myself. Last screw over here. I don't know how many venting fans this computer has. I guess we'll find out. Do want to be careful and not scratch up the bottom here, because even though it is just the bottom plate, I still don't want it to be beat up, because for machines like this that are so hard to come by, especially in this condition, you don't want to accidentally give it a scratch. I believe that's all the screws we needed to get at. Unless I'm missing something, that should be it. Wow. When I do that, the camera makes it look very, very bright. This is not coming easy. Do I need to do the unlock thing? I don't know what I need to get at here. Is there a thing? That looks like it's all the screws out, but seem to be having some idiot troubles with me here. Maybe I need to have the DVD bay out. You never know. DVD bay, hard drive's not connected to anything. It still feels incredibly well put together. There we go. Alright, so it looks like it's got two venting fans. It's not too out of the ordinary. What I want to know is, where's the memory? Is the memory going to be under here, or is it going to be under the keyboard? That's a pretty, in fact, very likely possibility. A lot of these 15-inch Clevo machines did have it under the keyboard. Let's see if we do have the 4 easy enough to undo pins for the keyboard here. You can't see, but trust me, they're just like any other Sega machines, I believe. Just need to get at them with a small screwdriver and maybe help pry up with another screwdriver. And that'll be that. This is being difficult. I would like it not to be. Okay, it's not coming up at all. It must be screwed down from the bottom. Just taking a look here. There's this. Oh, that's just a protective film over the processor socket. That's all this is. I'll try to put it back down. It'll never be the same again, will it? Great. Doesn't look like it's even important to the structure of the machine. Everything seems to be clean, but that keyboard definitely seemed to be held in with bottom screws, or at least it didn't give an inch. Let's try again here. And again, you can't see, so I do apologize, because I need to have the machine right up at my face to see where these pins are. Nope, I really can't get underneath this. I'm pushing the pin in and trying to lift the keyboard by putting the screwdriver under under a key. Not wanting to break the key off. I think I might be doing it too lightly, but also I don't want to do it any harder than what I've been doing. So where is the memory? I'm sure this is the video card, right here, and here's where the processor was. I think I am going to need to take off the heatsink. So, off comes the protective foil tape. So this is the processor fan. I don't think there's any memory under it, so I'm just gonna see if I can undo only the video card heat shroud. Hopefully there's not too many screws for it. Looks like there's only 3. screw number 3 doesn't really want to come out. It's right here. It feels pretty loose, but the magnetism just isn't working. So, without taking off any more of the foil tape, can we get underneath this heat shroud? Looks like we almost can. I'm going to try to get at it from the other side as well. There we go. And wow. This is a proprietary video card and a half. Look at how many connectors there are. I don't know what the display is. I don't know what the power is. Anything. And even so, we were not successful in finding the RAM. I find it extremely unlikely that we will find the RAM underneath the main processor heatsink, so we will not mess around with that. We'll save putting on new thermal paste and stuff like that later on if we need to. For now though, I'm definitely sure that the monitor getting shut off is a memory error, and that's why I want to get to it. So if the memory is bad, I can still allow it to boot, but under any kind of stress, like what a BIOS post does, because it's a power on self-test, it puts a very light load on the processor, drive, and memory to test everything. So that would explain why it boots and stays on for a few moments, but nothing more. And this one little fan plug is going to be the end of me, I swear. Oh my god. There we go, that took way too long, painfully too long, actually. Let's go ahead and get the screws back in. This one didn't come out, so we can just go ahead and screw that in first. I don't know what order I'm supposed to screw or unscrew these, so I'm just going to do what's easiest first. But yeah, all this has confirmed is I need to remove the keyboard if I am to replace the memory that is surely not helping. And the last screw is at this corner. Strange how it's only 3 screws holding in the graphics module, but oh well. I guess let's not complain. Remember not to screw anything in too tightly. And now, I just need to look, how do I get my hands on that keyboard? I'm going to do what any smart person would do. I am going to Google the issue. I will be right back with you. Alright, with the strength of 1,803 gorillas, I have propped up the keyboard. Okay, maybe it was only a couple hundred gorillas, but you know. It was not easy, and we finally have access to what looks like to be our memory door, unless it's over here. I don't know which one. A forum post just said, lift the keyboard up. What are you, stupid? And I guess I am, because I couldn't get it. It was like suction cupped to the chassis. Haha, yes, there we go. We have 2 memory slots. After reading online, I thought it only had 1 and I would be limited to 1.25 gigs of RAM, but nope. We have access to 2 gigabytes of total memory. Now, not knowing which one is dead, I just need to take them out and get to it. PC 2700 DDR1. I am going to be limited to only 2 gigabytes of system memory, but you know, that's not too bad. I can get used to that. I can get it built up as good as I can, at least. And yeah, I don't believe I have any DDR1 SODIMM slots that are of that capacity. So I guess this will be the end of the video. I will get some more DDR1 memory, and we will come back to this in a future episode. If you guys enjoyed this unboxing and, I guess, slight take apart of, then do go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well. I did want to do a full teardown of this, but it's in such good physical condition that I don't think it needs it. It just needs some new memory, which I'm sure was the problem before. Yeah. Thanks, Campbell. I will see you guys in the future.